In this documentary, we'll focus on 3 acts of genocide, 1 of which that has ended, and 2 of which that is still going on. So what is genocide? The term genocide did not exist before 1994. It is a very specific term for violent crimes made to wipe out certain groups. The crime of genocide, on December 9th, 1948, in the shadow of the Holocaust, and in no small part due to the tireless efforts of a Polish Jewish lawyer named Raphael Lemkin, 1900 to 1959, himself. The United Nations approved the Convention on the Prevention and the Punishment of the Crime of Genocide. Genocide means any of the following acts committed with intent to destroy, in whole or in part, a national, ethical, racial or religious group, as such as killing members of the group, causing seriously bodily or mental harm to members of the group, deliberately inflicting the group conditions of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction in whole or in part, imposing measures intended to prevent birth within the group, and forcibly transferring children of the group to another group, as stated in Holocaust Encyclopedia. Let's see some acts of genocide.
In this document, you will be finding out about Rwanda, its history and its present. Rwanda is an African country situated in East Africa. It is bordered by Burundi, Tanzania, Uganda and Kenya. Rwanda has a population of 11,776,522 people. The female population is greater, with 6,426,000 women, representing 51.17% of the total, compared to 5.7 million, or 48% of men. Rwanda has a population density of 447. Rwanda has rose by 9 million people within the past 50 years, each year increasing. The life expectancy for men in Rwanda is 54 years, and the life expectancy for women is 57. The capital of Rwanda is Kigali. The main languages of Rwanda is French and English. Today, Rwanda's situation of genocide has died down, putting a stop to most cases, but some still remain today. The month marks the 20th anniversary of the official start of the genocide. Here are some basic statistics of the Rwandan genocide. During this period, more than 6 men, women, children were murdered every minute of every hour of every day. This efficiency of killing was maintained for more than 3 months. There are between 300,000 and 400,000 survivors of the genocide. Between 200,000 women were raped during 100 days of genocide. As a result of this, up to 20,000 children were born from these women. More than 67% of women were given HIV and AIDS. In many cases, this resulted from a systematic and planned use of rape by HIV men as a weapon of genocide. There are 10 times as many widows than widowers. Almost 50,000 are widows of genocide. Despite the fact of all of this, no one decided to stand up for Rwanda. It was only at the 3rd month when approximately 1 million people were killed. That was when the world decided to stop the genocide. Despite the fact of Rwanda's history, Rwanda is still facing deadly problems such as the Ebola virus. Ebola is a virus which comes from Sierra Leone because of the fact that some people ate infected monkey meat. Although Ebola has not been around for many years, only this year it exploded, killing many and infecting others. So far, this has been all that is happening in Rwanda, and we hope that these problems will end soon.
Child soldiers are all around the world holding guns and they do not know what they are fighting for. In War Child, it says that every child has the right to go to school and live free from violence. Do you know that there are estimated to be 250,000 child soldiers in the world? Also, 40% of child soldiers are girls. However, not all child soldiers fight. Some are cooks and spies. As well as that, when these children are forced to leave their family, many bonds are broken and it is difficult for them to return home. To stop this, the United Nations have set a goal to have no child soldiers anywhere in the world by 2016. As well as that, when these children are forced to leave their family, many bonds are broken and it is difficult for them to return home. To stop this, the United Nations have set a goal to have no child soldiers anywhere in the world by 2016. Children are used as child soldiers because of their small size. Also, they are used because they do not eat much food, they don't need to be paid, and there is a very likely chance they will die. As well as that, it is also very easy to persuade them into war. This can mess with many innocent children's life. This is because fighting in these conditions can psychologically damage them forever. Many have missed school, losing education as well. Even worse, these children are kidnapped from their homes and are forced to become soldiers. Also, some parents even volunteer them, but this is because they are starving and desperate to get money. Africa has the largest number of child soldiers. Child soldiers are being used in armed conflict in Central African Republic, Chad, Democratic Republic of Congo, Somalia and Sudan. However, you can stop this. If you donate to many charities like War Child, they will provide vital education and health services are set up for them. They are also applying these children to school and even trying to help them reunify with their families.
So what is a Holocaust to start off with? Well, Holocaust means destruction or slaughter on a mass scale, especially caused by fire or nuclear war. In this case, it means the mass murder of the innocent Jews. Let's find out more. The Nazis are a member of the National Socialist German Workers' Party, a person with extreme racist or authoritarian views, and the Jews, members of the people and culture community whose traditional religion is Judaism, who were both involved in the World War II Holocaust. It began in late 1938 and ending in 1945, during World War II, when the uninvolved Jews had been killed and tortured to death. The Holocaust took place in Germany and other countries that the Nazis were in control of. The Holocaust had happened because the Nazis hated the Jews so much and they thought they were better than the Jews. Did you know the Holocaust had killed 6 million people? In 1933, approximately 9 million Jews lived in the 21 countries of Europe that would be occupied by Germany during the war. By 1945, 2 out of every 3 European Jews had been killed. So how did the Nazis do it? The Nazis would transport Jews to concentration camps by trains, vans and so on. There were 3 different types of concentration camps: Red Cross camps, work camps and death camps. They were forced to labor for the Nazis at the work camps and were treated very harshly. At the Red Cross camps, the Red Cross would be allowed to go to those camps and medically attend to the Jews. At the death camps, the Jews would be gassed or killed in some other way. Eventually though, most Jews would have had to go to the death camps. These methods are very cruel and very unjustified. Could it still happen? Yes, another Holocaust can happen, but no nation is going to wipe out different races because the nations don't have a motive for it.